fires burn throughout your dreams. Luminous, luminous, ruinous, ruinous, elegant, elegant, malevolent, malevolent, luminous, luminous, ruinous, ruinous, elegant, elegant, malevolent. Divine and dreadful, his gaze strikes the land. The sun's cruel embrace like a merciless brand. His decree is final, all mankind is damned. Within his grasp all shall crumble to sand. Luminous, luminous, ruinous, ruinous, elegant, elegant, malevolent, malevolent, luminous, luminous, ruinous, ruinous, elegant, elegant, malevolent. Heaven lies sundered in ruins and ash. The angels lie slaughtered, all felled by his wrath. Your souls all must wander, deprived of your dreams, till hell rise to take you, all due to his schemes. Luminous, ruinous, elegant, malevolent, luminous, ruinous, elegant, malevolent. Luminous, luminous, ruinous, ruinous, elegant, elegant, malevolent, malevolent, luminous, luminous, ruinous, ruinous, elegant, elegant, malevolent. For now is the dawning, for now is his time. Your clock it is running, you'll pay for your crimes. Heavenly choirs descend into screams. Luminous fires burn throughout your dreams. Luminous, luminous, ruinous, ruinous, elegant, elegant, malevolent, malevolent, luminous, luminous, ruinous, ruinous, elegant, elegant, malevolent. Divine and dreadful, his gaze strikes the land. The sun's cruel embrace like a merciless brand. His decree is final, all mankind is damned. Within his grasp all shall crumble to sand. Luminous, luminous, ruinous, ruinous, elegant, elegant, malevolent, malevolent, luminous, luminous, ruinous, ruinous, elegant, elegant, malevolent. Heaven lies sundered in ruins and ash. The angels lie slaughtered, all felled by his wrath. Your souls all must wander, deprived of your dreams, till hell rise to take you, all due to his schemes. Luminous, ruinous, elegant, malevolent, luminous, ruinous, elegant, malevolent. Elegant, elegant, malevolent, luminous, shroud your dreams. Luminous, luminous, ruinous, ruinous, elegant, elegant, malevolent, malevolent, luminous, luminous, ruinous, ruinous, elegant, elegant, malevolent. Divine and dreadful, his gaze strikes the land. The sun's cruel embrace like a merciless brand. His decree is final, all mankind is damned. Within his grasp all shall crumble to sand. Luminous, luminous, ruinous, ruinous, elegant, elegant, malevolent, malevolent, luminous, luminous, ruinous, ruinous, elegant, elegant, malevolent. Heaven lies sundered in ruins and ash. The angels lie slaughtered, all.
Hello, everyone. How are we doing today? I hope we're doing good. As surely as the sun shall rise, so breaks the day. We're gonna be continuing with Baldur's Gate 3 today.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Dog pants through a ball held firmly in his mouth.
Let him keep the ball. I don't care, honestly. Right, we were about to do this.
Scorch marks. Hints of weave, too. There might just be trouble afoot.
Might just be trouble afoot indeed. Ow. 3 whole points of damage.
No time for Danny.
We got Ray of Decay. We can't hit it with a Ray of Decay. We'll drop a healing word on Malaria. Well, what you doing here? Where the hell even are you? What do you mean cannot reach? Albert Cup time. Oh no, not Albert Cup time. We do not have enough range. The Eldritch Blast now. Well, yeah, we can't use any of our missiles. Such a shame.
all's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Flying bolt.
What path lies before me?
Hand of Radiance won't be what I need to do here.
No time to waste.
Shadowheart move up. Let's do. Let's Ray of Decay. Let's do a Ray of Decay. It's immune to necrotic damage. Fuck. Okay, well, you can get out of this bit.
The path less traveled.
Since it's sturdy, I don't think my attacks will do much against it. But I can try. Tank claws. Tank claws again. Oh, this isn't combat, is it?
With haste.
There is work to do. Need to keep going.
Well, you can make it out of there. Let's go, you made it out of there.
Things out.
And you are absolutely dashing.
May it please, Mistress.
Just be trotting along. Trot, trot.
Let's get going. Time to press ahead.
No time to dally. I must keep going.
One move ahead.
Keep moving, Will.
Lovely day this. But now, I venture forth.
shop.
Level 3 cure wounds on Malurian.
Take you.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Wizard's Tower is his sanctum, a private place for research and respite. But as this wizard's not home, I say we take a peek.
Is everyone with us? Where are you? You're still here. Why are you...
I've got a long road ahead. That's curious.
My faith protects me.
Where am I needed?
Yes?
Looking ahead.
Okay. Yo, Modrons! I could fight some Modrons. Directive uncleared. Road to Great March. Speak answer. Directive requires movement. Great March path. Give it. Segmentation. Fault error. Detected interference to mission. Elimination.
Can't give up.
Yo, we leveled up from that. Well, some of us did. Paladin level 5. Oh, I get extra attack. Or Divine Soul level 3. I think Divine Soul level 3. Sure. Scorching Ray. Oh, new meta magic. Detach spell. Empowers a spell to exist on its own without the need for concentration. I'm gonna take detach spell. Of these spells, yeah. Dimension door, I guess. Ooh, we get another Eldritch Invocation. Glance of Lethargy, sure. Anything on the Modrons? Modron and Cube replica. Yeah, I'll need a Master of the Arcane here. Casting spells is blocked.
Let's move.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
Knock the door open.
What's that?
Combine the Sorcerer Flower. Cool. Ascend. Supply pack. Threadbare book. This threadbare book looks like it once contained a play, but most of it has been lost to time, vermin, and an unfortunate ink spill. Only 2 sentences are distinguishable. How can I trust? How will I ever know? How can I show myself, my darkest me?
Seems like the owner was quite the literary type.
Nothing in the vase. Mask sports. Oh, where's the devil's tongue? Tongue of Madness, sorry.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Ascend. I don't think there's much of anything on this floor. Ascend.
No traps, please.
Some gold, some alchemist fire, and some morphine. To the Grey. From Barraker we made our stand, meant to rule but led astray by wicked tentacle and wicked hand. This world belongs to the Grey. Orendal stole all we had, yet taught the weapons by which to slay. Forge your minds to ironclad, this world belongs to the Grey. The exile freed us with his command to conquer what was taken away, to crush every moment to find a sand. This world belongs to the Grey. Trade your heart for steel intent, with whip in mind we flay. Let them all hear of our descent. This world is nothing but grey.
Disc is formed from slate and engraved with Githyanki writing. You examine them closely, but can't make much sense of them. Without a cipher or primer to aid you, the disc's message could be near impossible to discern.
Investigation. Seek a pattern in the writing. Oh, I forgot I'm stupid. Yeah, I ain't retrying this.
No matter how hard you try, you can't make any sense of the symbols.
This book comprises several chapters, one for each cited source. It claims to contain first-hand transcriptions of the oral histories of several storytellers throughout the realm. Chapter 4, Baldur the Swift, 700 years of age, wood elf storyteller hailing from the Wood of Sharp Teeth. It took me several 10 days of quiet habitation in the wood before the venerable Baldur felt comfortable revealing his presence to me. The longer I stayed demonstrating I was no threat to his health and peace, the more open he was to gentle inquiry. This tale, relayed to me on a chilling morning as we stoked a small fire between us, was like none I had heard before or since. I asked if it were fiction, and he insisted emphatically that it was as true as his own right eye. Long ago, before my eyes and ears, before your lonesome quill describe, there was an empire of people, or perhaps only belief, an empire of brain-eaters, soul-wasters. They called themselves Lithids, the flayers of minds. The children of Gith were bowed, bent in service to the flayers, a passionate people made to serve a cold belief. The flayers were untouchable, their minds a great oppressor, no proud will or passion could break Gith's children free. Until at last, a reckoning, its source unknown, its power unproven, but its events history-making, the cowed would not be cracked. Gith's children fought back valiantly, their freedom theirs, the flayers bent and broken till today. Apps memories. My life has been a long succession of pleasures to see my town take to my ideals and cease legal discrimination of local orcs. To see my fights against horrid living conditions in the city factories take off, to have the chance to see a new generation take to the ideas of better, kinder, fairer, intelligent world and run with it to new reaches of the continent. It was not a life without struggle, however. I shall regret its failures. My old friend Stiletto comes to mind, who adopted such cruel ideologies later in life. I will forever console myself in the idea that such a brilliant mind would only conceive of such theories under strain of exile and promise of reinstatement, as she ultimately was. This was of Candlekeep. A select collection of the most notable letters sent from Candlekeep. Many are dry reports of celestial movements or incomprehensible details of arcane rituals. However, this letter catches your eye. To the Sage Elminster, over the past year I've delivered many of your letters to Master Gorian, so I wanted to be the one to deliver this sad news. Lassie is with us no more. Gorian and his ward left Candlekeep soon after your letter to him arrived. They departed in the middle of the night, but were waylaid shortly after on the road to Bergost. The gate warden tells me that Gorian saw to it that several of his attackers joined him in the next world before he was struck down. I hope this brings you the same grim comfort it brings me. Of his ward there was no sign. In some better news, I received your letter to the library and was able to find much of the material you requested. It has been carefully secured and will travel with this letter. Yours in honor, Tristan P. Shale, librarian at Candlekeep. I hope you'll forgive my curiosity, but might I ask, why do you need such information about Ballspawn? What exactly are you working on? An excerpt from the True and Impossible Adventures of Tenebru Morrow, a pulp serial following the real-life exploits of an interplanar ship's captain. The real Captain Morrow is known to have never left her native Waterdeep and emerges from her rooms at the Yawning Portal only to exchange scrawled manuscripts for fresh meals and ink. And thus, in the light of the Feywild's ne'er-setting sun, we passed into the land of the Eladrin. My astute resolution was to sail around their forests was betrayed. It seemed to me that the river itself conspired to change course, bringing the new bride into the shadow of the trees, that I might see those dancing figures up close. The form of the Eladrin, with which I am now intimately familiar, is that of elves seen in a fever dream. Slender as wands, with hair of every changeable hue, their moods mirror that fey wilderness from which they spring. One moment gentle as a still pond, next inexorable and deadly as a falling mountain. The latter I experienced only after spending many agreeable hours, or perhaps seasons, among them. A halfling woman employed among my crew as a smith dared to raise her voice in song above that of our hosts. The depths of the insult became clear as the forest fell in silence, and it was only quick thinking on my part that delivered a compromise. When we left, it was without our smith, and the only sound was a solitary ring of her hammer as she endeavored to forge a blade that would sing for the Eladrin more sweetly than she. It has been some centuries since. I hope she has succeeded by now. Scroll of Feigned Death. Handwritten letter. Dearest Lenore, I'm not sure why I should say this, but your last letter really worried me. Why in all hells would you tame a boulette? Just because you found it near Myrna's grave doesn't mean that's a sign. I'm really worried about you, Lenore. A boulette is not a pet. Using one as a guardian is one thing, but you sound quite taken by it. I know you don't want to come back before you finish your research, but if you are feeling lonely, you know my door is always open. Lots of love and hugs, Amaranth. It really warms my heart to hear you put autumn crocus flowers on Myrna's grave. I remember she liked to roll around in them, although she's always sneeze after. She was such a soft, loyal dog. I wish there was more I could do. The Roads to Darkness. The Roads to Darkness, an epic tragedy about power, corruption, and loneliness. Prologue, a lonely road. Thunder and lightning, enter Soreth. Soreth. New sounds through damp and dark oppression break. Is it the foe, that foul contemptuous heel? Or art thou friend, a rescue from my lonely wake? Come out of love for me, not for love for blood and steel. Enter Riza. How would I know, Soreth? It has been so long. What do I know of you? And you of me. Soreth, wait, do you hear that sound? Enter Amphius. What's this? Those figures so familiar both, yet you still you seem so strange. Soreth. It's Amphis. Risa, dear Amphis, what happened to your face? It's pale as death. Soreth, your eyes are black and as Shar. And you, I saw your teeth, they're sharp as blades. And what is it with this road so slick with blood? What happened here? What happened to us all? Exit and prologue. Act 1, 10 years prior. The rest of the play tells the tale of three elven power friends, their paths to power, and how corrupted, mad, and lonely they killed each other. Wrote books. Fringe philosophy. The publisher's note claims this volume promotes magical theory too radical for the mainstream. This excerpt is attributed to... Sorry, everyone. Give me a moment. There we go. Ah. Yo, paintings. Those are worth some money. A silver glass. That's worth some gold.
Strange place for a button, especially one that doesn't work.
A bone. A bed. Mage's Friend. Gold. Staff of Arcane Resonance. Some gold. I think we've looted this floor fairly thoroughly. Ascend.
New sounds to damp and dark oppression break. Is it the foe? That foul, contemptuous heel?
You know these words. They are from the opening stanza of a play you found in this very tower.
Or art thou friend, a rescue from my lonely wake?
Love for me, not love for blood and steel. Command as you see fit, my lord, my liege.
don't get me wrong. I love poetry as much as an ex-wizard, but using it to command an automaton seems a bit self-indulgent to me.
Yo, Gale leveled up.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Let's do Dimension Door. Large and reduce, sure. Parchment. This paper is torn and patched in many places, as if it was well used, but treasured. On it is a small poem without a name. These empty sheets are all that's left of you, the last of all the thoughtless gifts you gave. I will hold on to them. It's all that I can do. I can't throw them away. I've never been that brave. Pile of books.
Welcome in this house. I wait for your commands. I'm open to them. It's all that I can do. I can't throw them away. I've never been that brave.
Potion of greater healing. Nice.
Breathing, despite everything.
I'm thinking of long resting because I'm near out of spell slots, and then we're going to do this fight. Lemon, garlic, some cheese, some spicy pork sausage. Some dried rope sausage, some more spicy pork sausage. Some Arkan sword, crafts of wine, some more cheese.
Command as you see fit, my lord, my liege.
How can I trust? How will I ever know? How can I show myself in my darkest me?
The deepest secret show. Reveal the truth. Do what you wish to see.
Ah, nice.
My ring letter must have been linked to that button.
Basement. I thought that line triggered combat. Tongue of Madness, Tongue of Madness, Tongue of Madness. Staff of Arcane Blessing. That might be better for Gale. Dehurst's diary. Crypt cursive fills the page of the diary detailing the daily struggles of a cleric of Mistra studying the magical properties of the Underdark. The last entry dates back about 10 years ago. 2. Alterac, 1481, DR. Would have thought that 3 years ago that I would start a diary, not a research journal, but a real diary. Guess when every soul is more like to kill you than converse with you, talking to a book starts making sense. Who would have thought that 3 years ago I would be called back to Baldur's Gate to confer with the other clerics of Mistra, right at the apex of my studies? I have all the pieces, but I barely started my treaty. No matter, I will take my ring with me to show them a glimpse of the possibilities. I will leave you, dear book, here, together with the rest of my research, waiting to be finished. I should be back before next chess. LDH. Shattered Tanzanite. The Sparks Wall. Where can't be electrocuted, grants resistance to lightning damage. Gold. Elixir of Hill Giant Strength. Elixir of Fire Resistance. Wild Accuracy. What is this? Celestial Tears. Wisdom, +1. Strength, +1. Constitution, +1. That would actually be pretty good. I can put on the Celestial Tears for sure. Excavation of the Enclave of Naloth. Almonster said Naloth was a wonder to behold when it floated in fair in the sky. He was surely right. This Netherese enclave was once a jewel in the empire of magic, with towers that pierced the heaven, yet it fell, just as all Netherese enclaves did, crashing down when Karsus' folly ripped magic from the world. But even after it collapsed into the sea, its ruins still held a strange, twisted view. I traveled here from Halra when I heard the sea had retreated and the ruins of Naloth were visible once again. Alas, I was not the first. Looters have stripped the enclave of its material wealth, destroying much of its exoteric riches in the process. I found arcane books used to make campfires, their magic lost now to the ages. I have met some Shadowvar here, whose interests align with mine. We have agreed to search the ruins together. I'm grateful for these allies. The ruins are mostly filled with thick-skulled adventurers, but I cannot shake the feeling that someone is watching us, waiting to see what we uncover. Let us send the Staff of Arcane Blessing to Gale. Let's swap to Gale. What's he using now? A Spell Sparker? Oh. You're a lightning charges person right now. I'll give you the Spark Swallow, I guess. But I'll also give you the Staff of Arcane Blessing. More pure arcane. Staff of the Arcane Resonance, Inner Tap. Okay then. The tower is solidly looted.
That chest. I can feel its magic.
You don't happen to have Dispel, do you? No. Oh, there's a little chest there. Uncovered mysteries. Detect thoughts. Cool. Pick up the Sister Flower anti-magic field. Carry it to the chest. I don't know why I'm Gale right now, but you know. Ascend. Ascend. I think it was this way. Wizard of Waterdeep, Secrets of the Sister Tree. Scroll of Protection from Evil and Good. Mistress Grace. Scroll of Mage Armor. Gold Ingot. Hearthlight Bomb. Mantle of Eldritch Echoes. Sure, Mantle of Eldritch Echoes. Why not? I wonder if it's literally just Mistress Grace, but better.
Can't give up now.
Salutations.
And we ascend. And then we ascend again. Place and world. And let's start the fight.
Still on my feet.
Jump to character in turn.
Heading there.
No, no, don't. Fool. There's someone in range. I'm a fool. Now it's Elder Cub time. No, that's not what I'm a fool. I'm a fool. I'm a miss both times?
I don't fancy their chances.
I thought that flower was supposed to disable you.
No time for mercy.
Vow of anonymity. Why am I having disadvantage against them?
Worth a try. No gloom, all doom.
My faith will protect me.
Cool. Burn a first level swing.
Light on my feet. Finding my way. The lance board is set.
What's the plan? Got to press on.
What do you mean target is out of sight?
I wonder if this is worth the
No.
cost. Fleet of foot.
Pendant of Arcane Augmentation. A lot of sorcery items here. Wait, your charisma modifier. Oh, but I'm wearing armor. I thought that flower would help. It did not. Shadowheart.
To go still. Take your
No one's stopped me yet.
Descend. Descend. That is not the exit. That's the exit. Oh, that's locked. Oh, used antique key. That's nice. Now we got a spectator to deal with. Let's go take care of that, shall we? Shadowheart, where are you? You're over here. Are you over here? Gel. I need you to climb.
And these things have stayed interesting.
Everyone here? Everyone here. Oh, if any fight is the fight for this. Level 3 smite, 91%.
No holding back. Have to keep going.
Yeah, we're favored by the gods.
Ready.
Dust on my tongue. I offer to parley, and he brings a spectator. Twit. Quite ruined my ambush. Now, you are?
I'm more concerned with this twit who set a spectator on you.
A rival. A mere footnote to my legend. You should be more concerned with who I am. I am Dawn, third son of House Bartol, first rank evoker, and initiate of Graven Hollows. Oh. Oh, no, no, my dear dark gods below, no!
Pretty. I'll take it.
You don't understand. A memory shard ought to hold its glow for years. And look at it. It's fading. It contains knowledge that is precious. Then my enemies have already found the forge.
You speak of the Adamantine Forge? Still hidden as far as I know.
Impossible. My rivals would have stopped it. Unless... Huh. Ha! The fools must have turned back, or, better yet, died in the search. Good. If they had just surrendered their research to me, we might have found the forge together. But no, they hoarded their knowledge, left each of us clinging to scraps. I had the good sense to lock mine away in the shard. And now I can claim the forge alone.
Sounds like you were just as bad as each other.
Then I'll be sure to give my telling a little polish for the history books. I have plenty of time now that I'm the only one hunting for the forge. Or almost the only one. You proved your power in freeing me. But I need no more rivals. Try to take this as a compliment, yes?
No.
Allow me to Here I go.
Staff of Whispering Thoughts.
What a day. I could really use some shut-eye.
Cool. Neat. We made it through the other side.
At the ready.
All right. What now?
Ready and willing.
Is that blood? No.
Helmet of Smiting. Yo, sure.
Defender of the people.
A big man does not fit in a small hole.
Oh wait, I'm dumb.
for the wicked, I see. No one back home will ever believe this.
Sky compass ring, luminous armor. The wearer deals radiant damage. They cause a radiant shockwave. The sky compass ring. Let's equip this. Luminous armor. Hit it with the Zeus die. I'm sorry, chat. I'm feeling kinda weird. We're gonna take a bit of a break, chat. Everybody, we're back. Right, I was gonna knock this open. Wrong person to cast knock.
Long way from Waterdeep. This can't give up now.
Just remembered I forgot to loot Dorn. Should go get his crystal. Where is Dorn? Dorn's up here. Here he is. Blast pendant. Gold. Why is there just a gold coin and a thieves' tools just sitting there? We can break the statues for XP. Is there another statue down here?
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Who are you?
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Waypoints. Underdark Myconid Colony. Where is the wall? Oh, he spores. There we go. Haven't looked in here yet. Flump mating rituals.
The cover proudly announces chooses this book to be.
Investigation. Examine this. Why? Why did I choose investigation? I'm an idiot.
It is exactly what it appears to be. A rather stained and unsavory look at the mating rituals of the common flump.
There we go.
Underdark fauna is a topic much written on. But this title has never appeared in any collection you've seen. The scrutiny proves too much. The lurid text melts away before your eyes. An illusion. What remains are simple instructions written in a spare hand. The secret to forging adamantine.
Among the Sharns dwelled in the gnome Siloyai, whose talents for wizardry were known from Candlekeep to Sorcerer. Under his tutelage, the Sharns built the Great Forge, which could heat Mithril with such vigor to turn it to adamantine. With this astonishing metal, they could mold the finest blades and armor. Yet the Jewel of Yai's eye was not the forge itself, but the protector he conjured from the magma to guard it, a construct said to be so mighty that no blade could fell it, no spell could pierce it. Instructions for operating the Great Forge are listed underneath. Icy metal,
Mentioned some sort of guardian.
thorn lash gauntlets, woodbark, onyx, gold. Oh, blue cat mouse room. Backpack. Scroll false life, scroll pulled versus craft of wine, burlap sack. Bedroll. I did not mean to take the bedroll. Seems like this was like a dude's house.
Why did I go myself? Look at that. Got my useless old man back. I suppose that's your doing. His hands are empty as a whole. We'll have to send him back out soon enough.
It's a miracle he survived. You should take him home.
Balin's got a job to do. We can leave when he's done it.
Show me your wares. Probably never going to use the Scroll of False Life or the Scroll of Feigned Death. Whole person I might use Storm.
Years of terror. For what?
Glut just dead there. We've got all 3 pieces of the icy staff. Created Morning Frost. a long rest. There we go. Actually, we've got some things on the surface to still take care of, don't we? To the Riverside Tea House. There should be a frog.
Jaunty hat lying in the mud there. The sword, too. Someone must have been in quite the hurry to get out of this swamp.
If everyone will give me just a minute. We are back. Sorry. Just had to take a call. There it is. There's that frog.
Blood follows me.
We dealt with the frog. What does the frog have on him? That little frog has nothing on him. I wonder what the story with the frog is. Won't figure out this playthrough. Just murdered it to murdered it. Because that's XP, baby. I did not mean to go to camp.
Creatures live in waters this dark.
A vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
Human, what are you doing on Gek's raft? Where's Gek? Who are you?
I'm just gonna shove him into the water. E. There we go.
Time to press ahead.
is ready to sail.
Whipping it ready, lass. Company's calling.
What do we got here? Dead hoon walking, seems like. Got any reason I shouldn't sever your head and toss it to the Rothe?
Let's not get into another scrape, shall we? Still catching my breath after the last one.
Just let me through. I'm not looking for trouble.
That right? And just what do...
You feel the slightest of stirrings in your head. The Dwegar is not infected, yet your minds resonate.
I'll be... You're one of them cult freaks. Felt the tingle. In that case, let's talk business. Your twat's old friend Nair caused a rockfall, trapped tighter than a hornet's arse.
Couple of known slaves stuck with him too. Little bastards.
You absolute shaggers owe us a crapload of coin. You want through? Make a donation.
I'm not giving you a single
Unclog your
coin.
hole. Just shitting around. But I'm warning you. That twat soul ain't settled up soon. There'll be hell to pay for the lot of you cult buggers.
We're closing in on Nier, but if we want his head, we'll need to free him first.
Might be worth talking to some of the gnome slaves. Before they're worked to death, that is.
Our game's currently saving. Let's save. And I'm thinking I'm gonna call it here for today, chat. We're gonna raid out.
Time to pack it in for the day, I think.
Thank you all for joining me. We're gonna end for the day. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Next week. Blah. Wait, no. Tuesday. Tuesday, daybreak. See y'all then.